Hello guys, hope you guys are doing great. And today is my name, aka Chidav, and today I'm going to be showing you how to go about the commercial establishment of plantain field. I'm going to be doing this on 2 acres, and it's going to be, really stressful, no doubt, because establishing plantain is one of those projects I usually don't want to go into because of the stress. But then you've got to do what you got to do to get the result at the end of the day. Yeah, establishing plantain is stressful because mapping out, I'm someone who always want to get it right, and if it's better I don't do it than to start and not do it right. So I definitely have to do it right. And then I'm going to be working with some young lads who haven't really worked on this project. That is another headache because I need to teach them everything, and oh boy, I have to be a teacher. All right, so definitely that's what we're going to be doing in this very project. We're establishing commercially 2 acres of plantain field. That is about 8,000 meters square. That is what we are going to be looking at in terms of area, 8,000 meters square. And we're going to be using a commercial spacing, which I always recommend, which is 2 meter by 2 meter, which means that we're going to be needing about 2,000 suckers to cultivate 2 acres of land. Okay, so I need you guys here all to stay glued and follow me through on this very project, because I'm going to be showing you guys the nitty-gritty of establishing a commercial plantain field. Stay glued, go nowhere. Peace. Welcome guys. The first thing we did was to ensure that the trees were cut off, because these trees, if we had left them on the field, would compete for space, nutrient and sunlight in the future with the plantains when they grow eventually. So we ensured that they were all cut off and ensure that there wasn't any kind of competition that would be coming from these trees in the future. So next step was ensuring that the field was cleared of the shrubs and the several other cut down tree stems and tree parts that were already lying on the field. So we ensured we took out every single one of them. So we proceeded to burning the heaped debris and dried plant parts that we had already cleared from the field. We ensured that we burned them so that we had a very neat field before starting off with the farm layout proper. Stumping and leveling of the field were done in areas with heaps, and this was done so that we would have a very leveled ground for proper layout. So guys, what we're currently doing is mapping out of of the field to ensure we get a perfect design. So this is what most people miss out on their field establishment, because what happens is if you fail to outline your field the right way, then you're going to experience a whole lot of issues at the end of the day. You don't get a well defined structure in your field, and also you might not get the right plant population. So that is what I'm doing with these guys. Awesome guys, brilliant guys, and then they are so understanding and very intelligent. I tell you, the size isn't the issue, but then your ability to be able to do but to do the right thing. But these guys are so troublesome. You explain one thing over 1,000 times. I've lost my voice because of them, but then of course we're getting the job done. That is the most important thing. All right guys, we're going back into the mapping out proper. Next up guys is the farm layout. This is the operation I must tell you is very, very critical, as this particular operation determines if you would get your spacing right. And once the spacing is gotten right, it means that you are going to get your plant population right also. It's a bit technical and require your understanding of survey and a bit of architecture. And if you've probably done technical drawing in school or somewhere, I think a little bit of application of technical drawing will be done here also in order for you to get the proper layout. It is quite tedious, no doubt, but then it's worth the stress at the end of the day, I must tell you. So after we had mapped out the field, we started with the digging of the holes for the suckers. As you can see right here, that's what we're doing, and I need you to stay tuned to this very video. Go nowhere. Alright, taking a look at the field from this angle, you see how properly outlined the fields are, and how when you have your plantain suckers on this field, you can easily manage your field. You can easily take record, you can easily tell what you have on the field. You can easily introduce your irrigation line or drip into your irrigation tape into the field, even if you don't have it all already installed from the start. It becomes easy to move around the field. You can easily move your input, your compost from this point. You can distribute things. You can, during harvesting, you can easily move around and all of that. So these are all benefits of having a properly outlined field, guys. So you need to you need to have this all factored in when you want to set out your plantain field. So that's what we do here at Chidav Agricultural Hub, and definitely we are happy to share our word of experiences with you on our channel, and we definitely want you to learn. Peace, guys, and I trust you learning. Stay focused and do agriculture right. Okay, do it right. Alright, so guys, the suckers just arrived and we are offloading here. So because we're not planting in it, we have to keep them in a very cool and dry place. Yeah, this is where we're keeping them. This will definitely help to prevent dehydration of the suckers and preserve them in case you went planting immediately after the suckers arrived. So all you need to do is put it in a cool, dry place for it to be conserved till the day you are going to be planting. Alright, so we're trying to cover up the suckers right now, so as to prevent them from getting dehydrated. Treating the suckers is as important as every other step or operation that we have carried out in the course of the establishment of this very plantain field. In fact, I would say this is one of the important steps or operation that most people skip. Please do not skip treating your suckers. Ensure you protect them against the attack of insects, against the attack of fungi, against the attack of nematode. Ensure you do all of this in order to have a well set up field. Next up, guys, is you ensure you apply your compost in the already dug hole. You need to ensure you do carry out this operation so as to prepare your suckers or provide your suckers with adequate nutrients in its early stages. So guys, I would say you need to also treat your soil. Ensure you treat it and prevent your suckers from the attack of nematodes. Okay, do not leave anything to chance. It is a commercial field. right now, guys, we are currently arranging the suckers into, or putting the suckers into the holes and getting ready for planting. So we're doing this so as to, speed up the planting process. A certain set of guys are, putting the suckers into the holes, and then the other set are then gonna be planting. So we do this to, meet up with the time we have to planting all of these suckers. So this is more like the closing operation for this project. So we are currently planting, and as you can see, some of the suckers were planted in a total berry method. And reason why we're doing this is because they do not have a pseudo stem, or they do not have a stem. So why we do this is, when transporting our suckers to quite a long distance, we tend to cut off the stems because we do not want the suckers to be too bulky and then cost you more as the farm owner in terms of transporting from our location down to your farm location. So this is what we do when we are sending very large quantities to your farm. So it's going to take about 21 days, and then you start seeing the new pseudo stem, or the new suckers emerging from the combs that have been buried, or the plantain comb that have been planted in using a total berry method. So that is how we do it, and you just saw how we went about the establishment of this very field. I still need you to stay glued because a whole lot are still going to be coming after now. Go nowhere. So guys, we are done, and right now everyone is headed home. Yeah, as you can see, I'm carrying my own portion of the load. So it was a huge success, and we glory to God. We give glory to God, guys. We give glory to God. And then not forgetting the immense contribution of the guys. These young lads were super active and so talented, and they've got strength. They've got strength. That's the amazing part of this whole thing. They were awesome, guys. I just want to give a couple of kudos to these guys. I so much love them. I feel like taking them to every single project I have, like carrying them everywhere I want to go to. But then this is where they are stationed, and I'm very relaxed because this plantain is definitely going to come out awesomely well, because I know we've got capable hands on ground to look after it. So guys, we gotta go now, but then I needed to wait for the behind the scene clip because it's gonna be awesome. We got the young lads want to show us a couple of moves, so stay tuned. Peace. Alright guys, I just came across this food. I don't think I've really ever eaten this in my life, ever. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna be showing you. But the guys, it told me it's quite sweet, and then I tested it. I was able to confirm it. As you can see, this guy is licking it, and then I want to check out. So delicious, man. But really delicious. I like it. I like it. This is the unripe one. You can. I don't think you can eat this. All right. But this one is ripe and then delicious, man. Please.